Welcome to the C Sharp Fundamental. Throughout this whole series, we would go over the difference between C Sharp and .NET. We would write a simple Hello World application and explain how the syntax work, iterations, methods, strings, arrays, and so on. So I hope you are as excited as I am, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. All right, so what is C Sharp? C Sharp is a programming language used to develop .NET applications. And you may be wondering, what is .NET? So, .NET is a developer platform that helps developers build applications, and it is cross-platform. Simply put, with .NET, you can build mobile applications, web apps, games, and even AI. Now, enough about the theory. Let's start setting up our environment. So, developers use something called IDE, which is pretty much an integrated development environment. Easily put, it's a software that allows developer to build other softwares. And the IDE of choice for me is Visual Studio 2022 because it's free. So you would download the community edition. All right, after downloading Visual Studio Community Edition, you would have a window that would look like this. This is pretty much a different workloads. Depending on the kind of work that you're trying to do with .NET, you need to install any of these workload. But for the sake of this series, we are just needing .NET desktop development. I have other things installed for work purpose. So just go ahead and install this, and then we can write our first line of code. All right, after you've downloaded Visual Studio, go ahead and open it. You would have a window that would look like this. So on this side, this is going to be all your project that you've created. We would create a new project. What we are creating is called a cancel app. So it's just a simple application to focus on learning C Sharp and not get distracted with other things. So go ahead and click on console app and name your app. You can say console app 1 or hello. This is where your project will be located. You can also change the location if you want to. Click on next and see how here right now we are supporting Microsoft is supporting .NET 8. So create. All right, after we've deleted everything, let's create a simple program. So there is something called comments, and this is a single line comment. Usually we use comments to print instructions, to comment the things we are trying to do. But when we run this application, these comments are not going to be read. Here is our printing statement, console.writeLine, hello world. And notice how a statement in C# always end with a semicolon right here. So this console.writeLine prints to the console the phrase hello world. And you have to make sure you add the quotation mark. This is a multiple line comment. It starts with a / 2 and ends with a star and a /. Anything between these space, that is this two sentences here, they are part of the comments. So when we do run this application, you would see that the compiler will not read these comments at all. Finally, you can print as many statements as you please. You would just learn to memorize this sentence for now, this statement, console.writeLine. But this is the statement we use to print anything on the console. So let's go ahead and start our program. And as you can see, I'm going to make it bigger. Hello world, I'm excited to learn C Sharp. None of the comments that we added were printed out. So that's how you create statement in C Sharp.